guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. Yeah. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more
soon.
I think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
spoke about Mila
lose
on
your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're gonna... And you're gonna get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time. When...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Ms. St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
no
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, man, I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head to set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Oh, awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like people cheer, people boo. That's all a part of being an athlete. It's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
What's up?
with all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Come on, bro. With all due respect, I mean, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. They can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mhm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what is it all about? Like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class. That's all I'm gonna say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the world words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP,
What?
you may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
In tonight's game, we have two teams that play a bit slower, Clark. Lots of half-court sets.
And, you know, Brian, with that slower pace, each possession takes on added meaning. Defense always key, will be even more so in a slower-paced game. And threes will even be exacerbated in terms of their importance as well.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Bancaro and Carter Jr. are down low. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt, and it's Wagner in it to three. Wagner outside. Back to Fultz. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by. Here's Barrett. And the Knicks making a change here. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And another miss by Orlando. For New York, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Randall, pass to Fournier. MP against Fultz. Outside Barrett. Pass to Randall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Franz Wagner. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career. And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Suggs.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Now here's MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard, and his attitude helps inspire others as well.
And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected, and at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
And he gets it to go.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Fultz against MP. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Orlando trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Fultz passes to Isaac. And here's Anthony. 1:51 left to play in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, BA. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Now a timeout called by New York. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And while they were favored to win, they ran into a buzzsaw and ultimately came up just a little short.
Well, to me, it looked like they were pretty evenly matched. If you look at how the game ended, I would say I'm not alone in that sentiment. Those are two pretty evenly matched teams.
And once again, let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancer. Let me hear you once again.
1:25 left to play in the first. MP, the pass to Rose. Outside Reddish. Pass to MP. Here's Hartenstein. Covered by Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. MP outside. The next rebound. Goes up again, and it's good on the lay-in.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Wagner inside, guarded by Toppin. Here's Anthony. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Rose finds Reddish. Inside, here's MP. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Toppin, and he slams it in one-handed.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
18. And your Knicks City Kids.
And so far through one substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Quickly is checked in for Fournier. And MP subbed in for Brunson. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Fultz. And the Magic making a change here. Bamba's checked in. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. On the court for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then there's Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the shooting guard position. Top it inside. Quickly outside. MP up top. Takes one from 10 feet. Orlando grabs the miss. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Wagner finds Isaac. Here's Banchero. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And they get it back. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. A tight one here in New York City. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Bamba with it. Guarded by Toppin. Pass to Banchero. Back to Isaac. Pulls up. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
At his size, Isaac moves so well. I mean, he's especially dangerous, I think, making decisions in the pick and roll.
Now here's Toppin. Covered by Bamba. Here's Rose. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Isaac. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Cam Reddish.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
That free throw good from Isaac. Suggs is checked in for Wagner. That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workman-like approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
Here's MP. The shot misses. And Orlando the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win, challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Julius Randle's checked in for New York. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
There aren't many rookies that can carry an offense. Banchero has the chops to do it, and he will keep coming right at you.
Back to Rose. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Anthony with a bucket.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Stolen by Carter. To the middle. Here's Suggs. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And now a 4-point Orlando lead. Rose, the pass to MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Clever little move that time by MP to get himself to the line. Really good sense of the moment there in drawing that foul.
2 shots.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The Knicks, 46. The Magic, 49.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Markelle Fultz really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's...
It was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
MP outside. Robinson passes to Quickly. Outside for Randle. Down low. Here's MP. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Derrick Rose, he's checked in for New York. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Outside for Fultz. Back to Anthony. Bamba against Robinson. 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. Here's Bamba. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bamba's got his first points of the night.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Robinson passes to MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Mo Bamba. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Robinson against Bamba. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
2 shots.
Bamba hits them both. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter of the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic.
At the line.
Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
He hits the second from the line. The Wagner brothers, not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, B.A. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Any good offensive player should have a shot fake in his arsenal, and Fultz does. Has a nice, strong foundation in the fundamentals. Finds easy ways to get himself to the line.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A difficult situation for New York. Rose, the pass to MP. And the Knicks miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Bamba. It's rebounded by New York.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And this is exactly what you expect of MP. He puts on his hard hat and hits you where it hurts.
And he can't get the first one. That one's no good. Here's Orlando. They're on an 18-5 run. Three-pointer, Anthony sinks the tray. Anthony's got 5.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. Robinson in the post.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Anthony. High quality look as he sinks it. 7 points in the game.
It's not letting up at all. I mean, you have